drop it like a drop it jacket, drop it like that. But how is it gonna last? Is it a classic? Does it have some substance? Is there is a message? Nah, they're gonna play it in the club for a little while, then it's gonna be. But music with a meaning, man. You just it's just no messages in music. It's just like they just throwing stuff together real quick. That's it.
I mean, is there any advice that you can give to female artists that's coming in the game? Like, is there any mistakes that you feel like you made that you could be like, hey,
Yeah. And as selfish as it may sound, I could have made features. Wait, that could have been on I could have been working on Shatasha album. Yeah, that's one of the mistakes I made. I probably wouldn't change anything if I can go back in time. But at the end of the day, I think that's where you know what I'm saying? I dedicated a lot of my time, attention, and focus to, like, features. It wasn't my intention, but it just happened like that. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Gotcha. Is there any new stuff that we can expect from you that you're like working on or anything like that?
Well, at the moment, I'm expecting grandchild number 12. So I'm just really family oriented right now. Like, but maybe in another year or so, who's to know? I mean, I can't even predict it, but I'm still, writing and on top of a lot of stuff that's going on in the music industry, and I'm hearing this and I'm hearing that. Yeah, but mine is like when I'm writing, I make sure to include a message. Like, I got the songs on YouTube. Oh, and one of my favorites is "Love is something that you cannot buy. What I got for you, honey, is better than mine." You gotta go check it out. It's on YouTube.
Oh yeah, no, I know some of the newer songs you did put on YouTube.
Yeah, and that was basement pretty much. The quality was. I didn't go to the big studio or nothing like that. I was just, hey, I'm gonna record this and put it on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm, little something, little snippet. But it get real when I get in that big studio though. When I get all the mixing boards and instruments, you know what I'm saying? Run!
You also had a book that came out.
Oh yeah.
Is that something that you're behind, or
that it's like a remake. I got some more stuff in store. I'm gonna work on it some more. That was just like a little sample of some stuff, pretty much somebody else's perspective of my life in the music industry and all of that stuff. But it didn't. My thing about it was it didn't. It was a cool little book, but I just needed a little bit more input on it. I'm talking about like some of the stuff I actually experienced, and they don't have a lot of real life in it. So that was my thing about it, but it was all right. I'm gonna work on another.
Did you have any input in it? Like, were you involved in it at all?
There was probably some, my name, but you know what I'm saying. And what was the title? Harmony to the Bone. I like that. I agree to that part.
but nothing else.
Not really. Not really. But they try, hey, try to be a failure. And I got to see what it feel like to have a book,
Okay. At least I started to get it, but then when I felt like you wasn't behind it, I was like, oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't mess with it then.
Yeah, I mean, it was a cool little book. Some people actually liked it. Yeah, they probably bought it too. I don't know. I really don't be keeping up with all that stuff either. You know what I'm saying? The financial aspect of it, because, God always has and always will supply everything that I need. It may be some stuff that I want, but who's to say that's necessarily for me? But at the end of the day, people know they owe and all that. I don't have the energy nor time to, with all of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's crazy. But money, everything take money, and the bill's not going to stop coming. So.
That is true. Now, one thing I noticed that you're big on mental health. Is that Is that something that you really like push out to people that they should, you know?
That's a good question, fam. Because actually, I am a documented mental health patient myself. You know what I'm saying? And this is basically deals with just depression, life, and what I'm saying. But people deal with stuff, different ways. It's like with mine, uh, I've seen it go up, I've seen it go down, I've seen it go up, I've seen the meds change and everything. But at the end of the day, the only thing that really keeps me going and focused is my faith. You know what I'm saying? Because every day it's like when you're dealing with mental health and stuff, it's like a struggle. People don't understand that you pushing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Through the day, they don't. Sometimes, some days, I'm telling you, it feel like okay, well, I'm just existing. I'm not living. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that's the scary thing. You know what I'm saying? And those ups and downs, and I've been dealing with this stuff since I was like 19 years old.
I just wanted to, like I said, I wanted to touch on that part because I know that that's something that a lot of people, are dealing with.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it's a fight, man. Oh, for real, it's a fight. That's why I try to stay away from everything toxic, negative, draining. Just my peace. I'm gonna choose it first. For real, I promise you that. Yeah, that's off top. Right.
yeah.
I'm gonna choose that.
Well, people definitely needed to hear that. Definitely needed to hear that. That's what's up. Well, hey, I just wanted to say I want to be the one from